Bafetu. Welcome back to Tavern Talk. Um, Football is back. We had a long international break, but hey, football is back and it came back with a bang. But hey, to unpack this here weekend, I'm not alone. Kinale Ntangeni on the one side. Say hello, Ntangeni.
Hey, gents, welcome back. Evening to the listeners, viewers, gents and ladies. We are back after a very long international break, as George has alluded, but football is aplenty. Welcome back and a drink for the taverners.
Should I say host or should I panel member? Is in Chelsea now, but wearing a PSG, representing PSG, but hey, at the Stanford Bridge. Say hello.
Yeah, your boy here, Cabello, bringing lots of disky love from South Africa. Let's get it.
Let's get it. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're here. We'll give you content every week. We're here for you. But hey, let's start and unpack the Arsenal Tottenham game. It was a massive game. It was a humding of a game. It was a teacher versus student. KB, would you like to unpack it a little bit for us?
Absolutely. So, yeah, just to play on your last words there, teacher versus student. I think, Ateta has been a student quite a long time. He's, learned from David Moyes, um, uh,
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola as an assistant, and then he also played, Arsenal after under Wenger. And all those three people, they are legends in some form of way. And he definitely, came into this league, to build up. After taking over Arsenal, he's been building up, and I think we've seen it over the past 3 seasons. I mean, he's only won one FA Cup so far, but definitely, he's been building up towards something. So he's really got a good squad, working for him right now. He has removed Aubameyang and Lacazette, and he's brought in Jesus, for example. Because those two were not giving him what he was looking for. And right now, I believe he's got what he wants. And I can go on with every position thereafter, but. Definitely coming into this game, he's got Thomas Partey also, coming back from an injury.
From an
You know,
injury, yeah.
yeah, and Shaka is probably playing some of his best football now at Arsenal. We haven't seen him play that well in a while. So, yeah, I think Spurs, on the other hand, came in, without an attacking plan, or rather, attacking plan against Arsenal. I think, they found themselves, in their own half most of the time. So. I think that's where maybe might have costed Antonio. He could have maybe planned it better to put the guys, high pressure, so that Arsenal plays in their own half and make the mistakes so that you can get a quick goal, using Son or
Okay.
Emerson Royale, to put that ball inside for Kane to finish it up. But yeah, I think that's what I think.
Ntangeni, do you have any words? What do you think? Are you the one that said that the student is definitely going to take it? So your prediction was actually right, apart from the score, that is.
Yeah, look, the pressure has always been on Hotspur.
Yeah.
Arsenal are cruising. So basically, Arsenal will have themselves to blame. Like we were saying, look, each and every position, this guy he's got a perfect mean machine for each and every position.
Mm.
You look at the game, what I liked about what they didn't kill the game for Hospe up front, where they're very dangerous. They went and killed the game at the source of the first
Yeah.
ball. So now they were unable now to lift or to
Agree.
take those shots for the fast breaks and everything because they were killing it at the source. If you saw, what's his name? Kane. There was a
Mm.
point where, to be honest, I thought he was gonna get a red card because he got so emotional because the game plan was not coming together.
Yeah, you frustrate him to such an
So
extent that they make a mistake.
yep. So for me, yeah, I think Hotspur coach must take the blame for this one.
Mm.
He he went there with one plan and one plan only, and when that plan was not working, he got frustrated and frustrated
Yeah.
his players as well. And you could see it because we were thinking, maybe they might get pull one back to make the game interesting, but nothing was happening. So yeah, look, like I said, for my wish for Conte there is that he doesn't pull a Wenger on us, where he's become such a great coach with great products
Mm.
that he produces, but not winning anything.
Yeah.
So that is my only wish. I would really wish for us now. If they don't win the league, they must win one cup. They must win something.
But as Arsenal is playing right now, they seem to be proper title contenders. I know City is just too strong right now, but you can't say that they might not to win the league. You know, they are showing, which I wasn't a believer, but I'm definitely a believer now that Arsenal is just uh, gonna push City like nobody.
Uh, look,
Uh,
look. To be honest, out of 24 points, possible 24 points,
mm,
they've got 21. So my biggest worry, like I've always said, I think the first episode, I've always said Arsenal they're like a house on fire every other season, but
yeah,
when it comes to second round, they fade away. And now, take into consideration that we'll be going into the World Cup, a
yeah.
whole lot of things can happen. Players can get destabilized by offers that they will receive when they are on national duty. So we'll keep an
But
eye. I'll be convinced when we get to the second round. For now, it's anybody's.
for now
Uh,
with this league, if you don't pull away, then but they are definitely showing that we are here. We are contending. You can't say that they're not contending. But coming to this game, do you think for that second goal, that blunder by Lloris to let the ball go underneath him, could he have done better, or was it that they brought him in too soon? That because he had a right thigh injury, that's why he didn't go to the international break. So, do you think he should have stayed in the bench? Like,
Um,
uh,
okay, you go and
okay.
tag any.
No, no. Like I was saying, the coach he came with one plan and one plan only. Even when he was trying to change the game, he was not changing the plan, but changing the game. So yes, it is. You start questioning now. You don't know whether the player. That was a discussion that because normally you discuss with the player to say, look, I will give you a run after 60 minutes. I'll give you a run after so many minutes. So I
mm,
don't know if the player was ready to get that type of run at that stage of the game.
90 minutes, yeah.
So he might not have been mentally, yeah, he might be physically strong, but mentally he might not be strong. So for me, it shows when you start chasing the game. You are a new player in the field, but you are chasing the game. Why are you chasing the game? Why are you not changing or coming down the game?
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm,
So you're bound to make mistake because mentally you are not there yet.
mm, nah. And then,
So
KB,
that
Yeah.
tell me, the Royale red card, do you think he deserved it, or could he have, was it a genuine mistake? Because he went for that ankle right there, and you're on mute.
Yeah, look, man, it was a silly play, man. Um, unfortunately, a game like that, yeah, it brings the best or the worst in people, and I think
Yeah.
the nerves, get to you, the pressure gets to you. So, yeah, it was a silly mistake, man. Unfortunately, um,
Yeah. That's
but it
what a
really
mistake.
busted the guys up, right? And I think
Nah.
that's how the third or the what? How many? Was it the second goal or the third goal that came after that?
No, it was a red card. Uh, it was 2-1
Mm,
Yeah,
at that time. It was
yeah.
2-1.
So
One,
the
one, Lloris made the mistake for letting the ball go through him.
yeah.
It made it 2-1. And then after that, he got the red card.
Correct. That's what I'm saying is that, I mean, yeah, after the red card, then there was another goal. So it really,
Yeah.
uh, the pressure got to the boys, and it's unfortunate. You know, you're playing against Arsenal. Um,
Number one in the league.
but you know, here's the thing, guys, and maybe we can talk about that, man. We saying title contenders, I know, but you know, this is probably like the 10th time, you know, that Arsenal has played 8 games and been on this kind of amount of points, 20
On
points,
the run. Yeah.
21
eh,
points.
yeah, yes, 8 games, 21 points, only 3 points out from the
Correct.
Mm.
total of 24.
Correct. This is like the 10th time they've done that. And they've won the league once, you know, under
Exactly.
Wagner with that kind of points. So I understand, like I said earlier, I understand
Yeah.
Liverpool is not in its form. Chelsea, it's coming up, it's coming back. Spurs, yeah, you know, and City, it's constant, you know, there's consistency there. But is it really Arsenal going to win, though? Does that mean
But I see what you're saying. But with the performances that they've been putting in, with the players that they have,
100%?
so previously, would you say that you'd be glad with the Arsenal's performances, or they scraped through wins?
I'm talking
So
about I'm talking about an Arsenal team that had Cesc Fabregas, that had Van Persie up front.
Yo,
Then they
mm,
didn't
you
win the
name
league.
them.
I'm just saying that they might contend. Now I
The
think they will push, but as Ntangeni says, we'll see around January time when there's
yep.
pressures from other teams to take players and all
Yeah,
of that.
you,
It
you
could
start
play.
you start having more than 3 injuries. You start having a lot of, you know, suspended players,
Mm,
and we don't know how guys are gonna come back from the World Cup. You know, some of
yeah,
them are not,
either injured, fatigued,
or out,
depending.
and some of them might be completely out for the rest of the season. You
Mm,
know, because of an injury that is 6 or 7 months.
But besides, you can imagine a player like Jesus gets an offer from PSG or Barcelona or Real Madrid during that international week. Do you think his mentality, if he's not a strong
mentality.
player, is gonna come back and play the way he wants to play? No.
But you know what?
So
We also have to pay homage to Arteta. He's been with coaches, so maybe he knows how to talk to these players. Maybe he knows how to calm them down and all of that when those opportunities come. So, like you were saying, we just have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. So, and hope for Arsenal fans that they will be up there.
Look, George, let's look at the players from last season, right? And the players that have kind of performed well for Arsenal. We're talking Smith Rowe. What is that, guys? Alexander Smith Rowe. Is that him?
Yeah, there is Smith Rowe at Arsenal. Yeah,
Yeah, Smith Rowe. And then you also take Nketiah, right? Who
yeah.
came in at the end and he was on fire. Is it motivating for those two boys to not be playing right now and they're sitting on the bench? Could we see something similar again in the next half of this league where somebody sits down and not come in? I don't know. You talking about motivating. I'm saying, how is he motivating the players that have come out for him and, you know, put themselves out there for him?
Out there. But the games are coming in thick and fast. Those players are definitely going to get the time on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, so because the league is so congested, players, so every team is going to need a big pool of players.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. All right. That was Tottenham Arsenal. and I know you two are Chelsea fans. Coming to Chelsea versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Thoughts,
yeah.
Ntageni?
Look, for me, that was an obvious game for Chelsea.
Mm,
I didn't expect anything less. I know even when the Palace scored first, my sons were panicking. And I'm like, no, don't worry. Relax. Chelsea's going to win. They're like, why so calm? I'm like, you got to look at the whole scenario that took place with the
mm,
new owner, firing of the coach, bringing in the person who's only dealt with the youth on a not much great teams.
mm,
So gives each and every player right now wants to raise their hand. So they will do their best to be in the coaches list, knowing very well that if we don't perform, this coach is going to sell me now in this coming window because he's been given the budget. As much as Chelsea is complete, but is it complete the way the owners want it? Because they still believe that undue influence came from the players as well.
mm,
So if those players who were with the coach TT and they turn around and they support the current coach, then there's no need for them to be released.
mm.
So I think that's where the performance comes from.
So
That look,
you have
now
faith, Potter.
I don't have faith, but I have faith in the players. I don't have faith in the coach because I don't think so far it's too early to actually call it. But I
Yeah.
don't think he has done miracles or he has done wonders for me to warrant him as a potential good coach because he still needs to meet Guardiola. He still needs
Yeah,
Arsenal.
the season is young, so
Yeah.
uh,
So for that's my take for me. I'm happy for Chelsea that they've won. Should have even won it comfortably. But
mm.
hey, I'll take the win right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, I'm, I'm
KB.
I'm actually happy, man. The first goal for Aubameyang.
Oh yes.
Mm.
And I applaud that kind of goal, man. It's like a number nine goal type of thing. Okay, it's
Ish,
not your
It's similar to Jesus
yeah yeah
ish,
yeah.
goal
ish.
for Arsenal.
It's a
Beautiful. Eh?
You are
typical
in the right place.
correct.
You're waiting to pounce.
Correct,
Yep.
correct. And like I say, is that Chelsea, we obviously haven't had a number nine. Like, in fact, he reminds me of Morata, the last time we had,
Yo. Yeah,
because
no.
Morata, yeah, he sort of struggled a bit, but he was scoring some goals, here and there. But he reminded me of him. So I'm happy for that. I'm also happy for the win. Harry Porter there is it his first Premier League win under Chelsea? So happy for that. Yeah, look, I mean, the squad rotation is definitely something that is on top of his mind. I mean,
Mm,
tonight he had a press conference, for the game against Arsenal or AC Milan.
mm.
Our next opponent is AC Milan, and he's already sort of
Change the squad.
yeah, he's already spoken about Mendy will start the game. I mean,
Mm.
the Kepa has done such a wonderful work. He's already saying that Mendy's gonna come in. I don't know how encouraging is that for Kepa, but I mean, maybe it's to build the more competition again for the boys,
Yeah.
hungry
So,
and whatnot. So
so you think Kappa did a good job
he took
stepping in?
he took he saved a lot of balls there, man.
Mm.
Eh, Obviously we know his attitude. He's a bit arrogant, but he definitely put in some work. So kudos for him for that. But I mean, again, um, just something also on top of what Potter did was he had good substitutions lined up. He brought in Pulisic, he brought in Conor McGregor, Gallagher, Conor Gallagher, and I mean that was an assist and a goal. Those two guys combined to create that goal. So
Man, that was a beautiful goal right there. Eh?
that was a proper goal, man. And,
Yeah.
and, and in fact, that's what that boy used to score when he was playing for Palace. He used to score
Palace,
goals
yeah.
like that. So again, him standing in front of the crowd that clapped for him to come in. I mean, the
Mm,
Hellas fans love corners.
loves him. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, man, it was a good game all around. Like Ntangeni said earlier, man, I don't think going into this game there was any fear or any thoughts that Chelsea might lose this one.
Mm.
Generally, Chelsea has a good record against Palace, so we were gonna win it. I think it was just a given thing.
Right, right, right. One last bone of contention that I had. Any of you can answer that. The possible red card for the last man tackle. What did y'all think? Was it really not the last man? Truth be told, because I
Look,
think he should have had the red card.
look, it is a red card. Period.
Mm.
There's no, for me. I cannot defend
Uh,
that.
yeah,
But then again, when you look at, I always say this: at that level, referees shouldn't be making such mistakes, especially
it
with
cost
linemen.
it cost other
Yeah,
teams either
exactly,
1 point or possibly three.
exactly. So for
And
me, it's and when in doubt, you've got a thingy. VAR.
VAR.
Hmm.
Mm.
So for me, look, to be honest, without being biased, it's a red card.
KB, it feels like you slightly disagree.
no, I don't disagree at all. Are you talking about the Kovacic one?
Yeah, against Balasi.
Yeah. No, I don't disagree. I don't
Mm.
disagree. You know, when you're a fan or a supporter of the club, when that moment or that decision sort of favors.
You want to defend your players.
No, I'm saying when that decision favors you, you're okay
Yeah.
with it. Let's move on.
Yeah, you say move on. You don't want to
Yeah,
argue because you know. You say, look, the ref gave it.
And
He
let's
didn't
go.
blow the
Let's
whistle.
not go back to it quick,
yeah.
fast, and
Yeah,
in a hurry. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, that was the 88 minute one. I can't remember, but yeah, it
Yeah,
Yeah.
could have changed a lot. It could.
Yeah, it could have
a
changed a
lot,
lot.
a
Yeah,
lot.
most deaf, most deaf. All right, all right, all right. That was Chelsea for you. Ugh, I don't really want to get into this match. Liverpool drew at Anfield. Brighton. Trossard getting a hat trick. Oh, that that really hurts, eh? But I actually put that a draw to our coach. The
Oh,
decisions that he made, though even Trent, Van Dijk, we've been talking about our defense for a long time. Our attacking has not been performing. Our whole team has not been performing for the whole season. All the three goals, right hand side, Trent.
hmm.
Van Dijk should have done better with the third goal. Uh, Klopp, I don't know why he wants to play Cavalier at left wing. He needs to play in the middle in order to control the game and give players options. He
Cavani.
wants to play our third choice striker. Thanks to Firmino, he scored 2 goals. But Nunez was there. Jota was there. I don't know why he's not playing any of those. So I was thoroughly disappointed at the boys' performances. I was
Yeah,
hoping that after this break that they had, they would have come back with a new lease of life. But I think even if it's not for a couple of goal saves that our keeper did, we would have lost that game. the game plan for Brighton was quite good. I was actually thinking, hey, they lost Potter, so it would be a walkover, but it was something else. Ntange, Wena,
Look,
any thoughts?
you're probably gonna bite my head off for this, and I stand by it, and I'll stand by it until end of the season. If I have to withdraw and swallow my weight and eat my cap at that time, I will.
You're not wearing a cap. Nah, I'm playing, yeah.
You got funny jokes for somebody who had a bad game.
Ish, dude. But I love my team.
Look, I still say magic money. And I repeat.
No. True,
That's
but
my
as I
comment.
say,
Everything else that no, listen,
we just
everything else you
need
said.
to live with life after money. It won't be easy. It's definitely not easy. But we just need to
then accept that you don't need Salah.
That I've always said.
You don't need Salah in the team. Because remember the players, they saw how the coach treated the two players. So suddenly when you've got no one doing the runs for you, because remember Salah was defending, was midfield, was attacking, was assisting. Now who's your link?
No, you know what? I think Klopp needs to bench Salah for a while. And the problem is we didn't get a replacement for Salah on the right-hand side.
Money.
I'm saying understudy for Salah. I mean.
Oh, but you do have players.
You know what? What we can do, play with Firmino, Darwin Núñez, and Jota, and bench Salah for a while. I think we need to do that in order to live with.
Nunu is a waste of time. But I hear you. I would say Bobby, Luis Diaz, and I'll put Jota on the other hand. That's my front three for Liverpool. Not Nunu. Nunu must sit.
Can I suggest something that's very unorthodox?
Yeah.
The coach needs to go spend a day from, let's say, from today until end of for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Spend a day with each and every player. So after practice, go spend a day with that player. Go through what that player goes through. That way, what I'm saying essentially, he needs to win the confidence.
Yeah, get an understanding on what the players are going through, and
because whether we like it or not, the players know that Klopp made the biggest mistake of his life by letting Mane go, and it's showing. So how do you win back people that used to believe so much? You remember how players used to
everyone
score and
used
run
to believe
to him.
in him. Yeah, true.
Hey, they used to go to
Very
him,
true.
including Mane. Used to go to him to say, "Coach, there we did what you said. It's gonna happen." Now
and no one
you don't have
is playing with passion now. It's like, oh, dude, it hurts. It hurts.
No, Jujo.
Because
all teams go through this. The champions know how to organize, man. They know how to get back on their feet, and they know how to attack.
Exactly.
So you are saying that we're gonna bounce back. That's what I'm hearing you.
You will.
That's what I'm hearing.
You guys took, how long did it take you from winning the league and your previous league? That was what, 20 years? Or how long did it take you?
No, it's like about 30. It's about 30. Hence the Queen decided to bounce.
Yeah, that definitely gave the Queen a heart attack. That's it can be. but yeah, no jokes, man. Hey, let's not joke about the Queen. Hey. But
yeah,
in truth, man, I still feel we're right about the attack, but Klopp, it doesn't seem to have a plan, in terms of closing the gap at the back. Also, I think you're right about Trent. Maybe you should just outright make the guy a midfielder.
a midfielder. Yeah,
get somebody else in the back. somebody who will have the stamina to run backwards and forwards. I think I like that Greek boy, Tsikimas. I think
Yeah, think about yeah.
he plays on the left though.
He plays. He's a replacement for Robinson.
Correct, correct. But I'm just saying that somebody like that who's very hungry, you can find again elsewhere. There's many in this squad.
But that's the thing. Lift Sikima's way is bring Robertson to the center and take Trent into the defensive midfield.
But Robinson plays on the left hand side. Trent
I hear
plays
you,
on the right.
but Robertson, look at his experience, his
I
game
know
that he's been playing.
Robo is quite good, but yeah.
Exactly. So center, but remember center essentially says you'll be better off if you play with both feet, but you can play either feet.
Or what Klopp could do, change the formation to 3 at the back.
Yeah.
Put Tsikimas at left wing back and this one at right wing back.
Hey man,
Yeah.
left wing back. What do you
Yeah, 3 at the back, left
Who's
wing
the
back,
three at the
right
back?
wing
What are
back.
those three at the back? Tell me about the three at the back.
It would be Van Dijk.
Yeah. Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, Matip, either Gomez
Okay.
or
Okay.
or when he comes back from injury, Ibu Kunate.
Okay. So Gomez or Kanate, and then Van Dijk and
Matip.
Matip, right?
Yeah.
And then the following three or what five?
The 5.
Yeah.
It'll be those two.
Simas and
Trent.
but still
He's
require
further forward, and at least we got the 3 defenders in order to protect.
but you're not getting it when your guys are chilling. When you are being attacked, when you have to defend, this two in the wing, they have to fall back and support the defense.
Yes, they will be supporting, but at least there'll be cover for Trent in order to
But
make up for his
Trent,
defensive
Trent, I don't
frailties.
think Trent is not that mobile.
Yeah, that's a problem right now. I feel like he's not.
The
That's what I'm saying.
mobility.
You need,
Yeah.
yes. That's why I'm
He
saying
goes
put him
too
as
much
a
to the
defensive
front, and
midfielder.
then coming back, he's too tired to come back and all of that.
Or when he's supposed to support the front, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah. No, I hear you. But something drastic needs to be done to revive our team.
After the World Cup.
Yeah. But
I know.
it'll be
I'm sorry
too.
to say,
I
but
think
yes.
if we wait, which we don't have a choice but to wait, it might be too late. Seeing what has happened in previous years, if you don't keep up with the pack, then truth be told,
you fall off.
I don't think we are definitely not in the title race. We are in the race for top 4.
No, you're not in that. Don't even think about top 4. But
Think about stabilizing the team.
Yeah, just go back into the drawing board. Don't think about top 4 now, man. Don't put yourself under that pressure.
Under that kind of pressure.
Yeah, don't.
But
You've only won
it'll be
3 games in a total of 9 games.
dude, we lost 9 points, bro.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm saying it's just
3 out of 9.
Yeah.
Forget about it, man. You guys are not in top 4. Leave it.
It's
talking
so
about talking about a strike force. Man City, Man United, a double hat trick.
I've got it wrong.
What a match! What a match! What a match!
I've got it wrong, and
I hear that Haaland
got it wrong.
is the first player to get a triple hat trick, a hat trick of a hat trick at home, and 3 consecutive hat tricks in a row.
Well,
boy is just.
Yeah, look, I mean, it took guys like Ronaldo 200 games to do that kind of thing. So, yes, absolutely.
The man is a monster, man. He's a monster.
Look,
And, Go on,
Can I
Tage.
say something?
Go on, Tage.
Okay, I'm happy my prediction was proven wrong, and I'll tell you why. Look, he showed up, and besides just showing up, he carried the team.
Mm.
And guess what? Maybe I might be wrong in reading the situation. Pep Guardiola still not convinced about Haaland's performance. And I'm saying you that's why okay, he didn't buy him. The child was forced down him.
Mm.
Where now he's saying we accept that he's a striker, he's here to score, but he must hold on to the ball much longer. And I'm thinking, this guy is a striker.
Mm.
His average touches, it's 5 and 6. Let's say 5, 6, 5.5 touches. And out of is it nine
Those
games,
touches.
8 games?
Mm.
Yeah, he scored what 11, 12 goals already.
That guy is just a scoring monster,
Yeah.
man.
So how, as a coach, you go out and say, no, he must hold on to the ball much longer?
Mm.
For me, that's one thing that I don't understand about Pep. But look, that child, that kid, look, yeah, whoever's got the money can break the bank because he's natural. He
Yeah.
doesn't, it's effortless. I don't know if you saw his goals. He had 3 goals, 2 assists. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
aware.
Mm. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he
Those
assists. Yeah.
three,
Yeah,
yeah,
two
I
he
don't
assists.
know how
assisted on
many
the two.
assists, but I know he.
No, in that game he had 2 assists.
I don't,
Yeah. Oh, 5 goal contributions.
Correct.
two. It's two.
No, 2 assists,
Remember?
3 goals. That's
Yeah, I'm saying 5 goal
Yeah, three
contributions.
go-
yeah.
Three
yes,
goals
5 goal
and two.
contributions,
Mm.
2 assists.
Yeah.
Now you look at, I think it was the 2 goals and the 2 assists.
Mm.
How he played the ball in the center, and how he went and he placed himself in the box for the return pass.
Yeah.
For me, you know, he's not taught. It's
Yeah.
his instinctive based on how the game is moving. He knows what to do and where to do it.
He's
So,
efficient.
look, for me, yeah, Man City, yeah, I wish for them to draw, but with this mean machine. And now, what is going to scare people more? You've got 2 people that can score at free will. Now, who do you chase?
And you know what? It's not just 2 people. If you look at Haaland and then you say, hey, let's look at Foden. Grealish is also gonna turn up.
That's my point.
De Bruyne will pop in with a couple of goals.
Silver.
The
The
Silva is definitely gonna do something.
So,
They have attacking threats everywhere.
so I
can
think
I,
maybe
sorry, before K you go, ne? Can I just say something? And this pains me. I'm not a City fan. I'm a Chelsea given. But De Bruyne, is he becoming? Who's this guy who used to play with Messi in Barcelona in the middle?
Iniesta,
Um,
Uh,
Xavi.
Iniesta.
Iniesta,
Iniesta,
Iniesta. Hmm.
who never got anything, but he was the one who was creating the space
Uh,
and the passes for Messi to move around freely. I
as
feel De
KB,
Bruyne.
mm,
I feel
as
that De
KB was
Bruyne
saying earlier about
is
De
the one.
Bruyne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never won anything. And
Mm.
why? Why, guys?
And
I,
everyone knows his quality. Everyone knows he's just
no, I
oh,
decided to
and
sit down with this.
consistency as well.
That's the
To,
thing.
to, to think
You
of
wanna
it,
sit.
the man of the player or the player of the month went to Rashford. He scored 2 goals against Arsenal.
It, yeah.
And not even Haaland. You would think, let's put the guy who scored the most. But no,
But
it went to
but that's but that's the but that's the English media for you.
Mm.
yeah. You can't even blame.
That's the,
You can't say racism. Well, maybe
Yeah.
you can call it rape, but you can't say black versus white in this regard because
no,
Rashford.
it's just
But
English media. That's
but
it.
on the other hand, really, the players that are putting in the work are not recognized. It's unfortunate, man. It's
It
really,
is unfortunate, but in a way, because City has been doing so well for such a long time, don't you think they are overlooking it because it's expected of that team?
no, Joe.
Man United has
No,
been doing so
no.
poorly,
That's not how.
so it's
That's not
like,
how. That's not how you do it.
no, I know that's not how it
No.
should work,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that maybe that's how they're looking at it.
No, Brighton is doing
No.
well this season. Why are you not
Yeah.
looking at Brighton if that's the analogy you want
Exactly.
to use? You know what I mean? There's quite a lot of other teams that are doing greater, even better than Man United, which is supposedly
Uh,
expected. So I think, yeah, it's unfair or kind of unfair for for City players that have really been doing the work.
No, no, no. I completely agree. I was just trying to play devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
nah,
But I
but
must
that's
say,
not gonna.
with this game, with all the City goals, that Anthony goal was just
proper,
Yeah.
for
Look.
me goal of the match.
proper,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
proper.
uh, going back to Hag, Mr. Tenten,
Yeah.
for a
Dude,
game like this,
Casemiro and Ronaldo.
why do you keep them on the bench for a
Yeah,
game like this?
dude.
Look, these guys live for this kind of publicity and temperament type of games.
A big game temperament. You leave the big players out
Yeah.
for yo.
And then
Yeah,
you saw when
it's
they scored the third goal. Did you see what Ronaldo did?
look.
I didn't see that.
Buried his hands because
He's
he
done.
knew.
Oh yeah, I
He
actually
knew
saw
as
that.
a player.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he knew there that you know what, no coming back.
yeah.
There's no
Uh,
miracle.
but
You know, as a player, you know.
yeah, the
Really?
post-match interview, Ten Hagen, he said the score was 4-0. They asked him, why didn't you bring in Ronaldo? Instead,
Mm.
brought in Martial. And then what he said is that he didn't want to disrespect. He felt like it's disrespect.
I heard that as well. Yeah,
Like, I
but
mean, how guys, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he got
Uh,
it all wrong.
I'm
Look,
afraid.
he must just accept by benching Ronaldo, he disrespected him already.
I,
but after okay, uh, even before this, do you think Ronaldo would give it his all for him now?
No,
You know what? Ronaldo is very competitive. That thing I know for him. That's what I know about him for sure. I'm not sure if how his reaction would be towards the coach, but I know on the pitch he wants to win. That's all
Mm.
he does, right? So I mean, when are they playing? Next week or this week? Champions.
Isn't it
uh, supposed to be this week, isn't it?
They're
Champions
playing,
League? Don't they
Everybody's on.
have?
they're playing this week. It's Thursday.
Yeah,
Europa.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Today,
Thursday.
Thursday.
yeah,
Yeah,
today
Europa.
Liverpool is playing against Rangers. Already the
Rangers right now.
right now. The score is not looking good, but as far as United is concerned, I'm hoping that he will play in that game. And in fact, I even said with Casemiro, I said I was hoping that he could start this game.
Yeah,
You know,
same
you,
here.
you need somebody that can come in and break, some sort of attacks. This.
There would have been a major difference if at least those two were playing, or maybe one of those two were playing.
Ah, man,
You know.
it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Uh, But hey, we don't know. Like I say, is that for me it was just a mismatch of. I mean, Varane. Oh, Haaland made a joke of Varane, gents. He made a joke of the guy. He made a joke of him. It almost looked like Varane was tired or he was uncomfortable in his soccer,
In,
in something like
It
that. Like,
was man versus boys, man. It was
ah,
like
it, it,
for
it
them to
reminded it.
score. Again, go.
I was saying it reminded me of the big Ronaldo showing Ferdinand the sole of his soccer boots. Not once, not twice. I mean, like the embarrassment you're talking about. Every time he gets the ball, he turns around, he pushes the ball. The guy
Mm.
can't even keep up.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
it's like amateurish.
yeah, but what
Mm.
does he have on the bench? I mean, who could Eric bring in? Maguire. Who was he gonna bring in?
Maguire. And Terry
Mare,
Maguire.
they say
No,
he was
listen, guys.
injured.
Maguire. Maguire had a terrible week.
Yeah.
So you say Maguire? Look, my guy. Two things. You're either gonna get a red card or you're gonna get man of the match. Pull, tag, do whatever you do to that boy. No, to be honest,
Fight for the team. It's like
yes.
it was his
It,
chance to
it changes.
prove that
Yes,
to prove to everyone that he's a player.
exactly. It changes his approach as well to say,
Mm.
look, I'm just gonna throw myself in this
A
anyway.
free
I've
roll.
already
Here's
lost.
your free
Yeah,
roll. Do whatever you want.
exactly. To be
Stop
honest,
these people.
because the person you're putting there is not doing any better.
Mm.
Actually, they're even scared to commit because they're scared to do the same mistake as Maguire. So,
Yeah.
which is better? Rather have somebody who commits anyway. I don't know. Maybe we're
Aye.
speaking not knowing, but yeah, that is just my view.
Ah, Mtangeni, ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna touch up on Wafa Wafa this weekend. We'll touch it up next weekend. I know everybody was looking forward to talking about the Sundowns and Pirates draw and the Amazulu and Kaizer Chiefs draw, but we're not gonna touch up on that today. Uh, any last words, Mtangeni, for the weekend that was?
Okay, for me, my closing is Andy Jaliso Flames. That was the that was the highlight. Even Kunes said, please don't include me. It's Andy Jali's 10.
Yo.
I had my 10. So yeah, it was a big thing. And second one, Kaizer Chiefs doesn't have a coach.
Mm.
I know we don't have to talk about this, but I'll just give you, let me qualify my statement. I was at the stadium. So, when you're at the stadium, you've got a point where you sit, you look at the whole field, you look at the
Yeah.
bench. We had that boy on the left, what's his name? Scott. That boy became very wasteful in second half.
Hey.
Mm.
Kept screaming and doing everything, but not taking him out. And guess what he did when after putting Ngobo? When there was that injury of Amazulu, the game stopped.
Yeah.
He called Ngobo and Scott. And guess who he's shouting at? He's shouting at Ngobo. Never said a word to Scott. Then I knew we don't have a coach. We are 10, they are one man short. He doesn't
Mm.
even know how to change the strategy. He couldn't change the strategy. But anyway, that is just my closing. Can't wait. I see Supersport has won 3-1. So I
Mm.
can't wait for tomorrow's game as well. That's for me, Tavernas. Until we see each other for preview on Friday, have a good one.
KB, closing.
Ah man, it's been a great weekend at the skill of it too. I think
George.
yeah, it was so hard for me to even watch all games at the same time. At one point, I had the phone,
Okay.
and Chelsea was playing, and then
On the other side. Yeah.
yeah, I was watching Pirates against Sundowns, on the TV. It was
Mm.
just yeah, it was an interesting weekend.
Weekend of
Yeah, I wish I was at the stadiums. But for you to maybe you can leave a comment downstairs, here and let us know where we could catch you all. Maybe we can watch it together at Loftus, the return here Sundowns against Pirates,
Pirates. Yeah.
or,
That
or
would be
go
nice.
down to Mabida, or maybe even the Soweto Derby.
Let
FNB.
us know. Let us know. Let us know. We'll try
Yeah.
and make it happen. And
But,
if we do make it happen, look out for Tavern Talk. And hey, come through and we
sure,
can talk to you. You
sure.
can, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, Buffett, like I was saying in the beginning, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and that's been us for today. Ha.
Peace out.